Garmin Instinct 2X Solar promises unlimited battery life from the sun. Either we've reached the point where a watch basically powers itself indefinitely, or we're staring at some very creative marketing math. On paper, it's a tank. Mil STD 810 durability, 15 polymer case, multiband GPS, and a built-in LED flashlight with SOS. The Power Glass lens claims 50% more solar energy than the regular Instinct 2 Solar. Sounds criminally generous, but here's the thing, bold specs don't always translate to real life. Here's what caught my attention after living with this watch in the real world for runs, rides, hikes, and travel. I actually put it on my wrist and went outside. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. Let's set expectations. Garmin says this watch is for people who own the outdoors without babysitting a charger. The big promises are infinite battery life in smartwatch mode with 3 hours of 50,000 lux sunlight per day. Rugged military-grade build with water, shock, and thermal resistance. More accurate positioning thanks to multiband. Multi-GNSS. 24/7 health tracking plus built-in sports apps and a legit LED flashlight. Pretty bold claims for a watch sitting around $319.99 with a 4.7-star Amazon rating. But here's where things get interesting. Reality check. The headliner is that infinite battery line. They claim unlimited smartwatch time if you get 3 hours of direct sun at 50,000 lux daily. What you actually get is this. If you work indoors or live somewhere with clouds, winter, or short days, you won't hit those solar conditions consistently. Here's why. Typical indoor lighting is 300–500 lux. Even bright office windows rarely approach 10,000 lux. Direct midday sun can hit 50,000 lux, but you need the angle, exposure, and no sleeves. Translation. Weekend warriors and desk jockeys see meaningful solar gains, not magic. And once you start GPS tracking or use the flashlight, the energy budget changes fast. The plot twist. The solar claim is true in ideal conditions, but those conditions aren't everyday life for most people. GPS accuracy is another hot point. They promise multiband signal reception for better accuracy than single-band devices. Reality, multiband absolutely cleans up zigzagging in urban canyons and reduces position drift under tree cover. In my testing around tall buildings and switchback trails, the Instinct 2X Solar held lock better than older single-band watches and even some mid-range competitors. But let's be real here, multiband comes with a power cost. If you leave it on all the time, your battery life drops versus standard GPS mode. So yes, it's accurate, but precision isn't free. That rugged build? They claim Mil STD 810 toughness and swim-ready water resistance. Reality, the 15 case is a beast and it can take hits. I banged it on rocks, door frames, and gym racks without worry. The polymer shell and raised bezel protect the screen, and the buttons still feel crisp after sweat, dust, and rain. The flip side is comfort and size. On smaller wrists, this thing wears like a hockey puck. Sleep tracking with a 15 slab can feel clunky, and under tight cuffs it's awkward. If you're coming from a slim smartwatch or an AMOLED fitness watch, expect a transition period. Health metrics and training features. They promise HRV during sleep, pulse ox, stress, VO2 max, and more. Reality, Garmin's metrics are among the best in mainstream wearables for trends and training guidance, but they're still estimates. Optical HR can lag during intervals and strength work, and pulse ox varies with skin tone, movement, and altitude. Use the numbers for trends, not diagnoses. And remember, this isn't a medical device. Here's where it gets mathematically impossible to expect. Perfect medical-grade accuracy from a wrist sensor while you're bouncing down a trail. And the flashlight, they promise brightness plus strobe and SOS. Reality, it's surprisingly useful. Night runs, digging gear out of a pack, walking a dog, no phone needed. But yes, it drains battery when used a lot. No free lunch. Here's where things get interesting. This watch doesn't chase shiny AMOLED displays or app stores. It uses a monochrome, transflective screen that looks better in sunlight than almost anything, and that's by design. It's a tool-first watch. Battery life with normal daily wear, moderate notifications, 3 to 4 workouts a week, and some multi-band GPS. I averaged weeks between charges, not days. Solar added meaningful days during sunny stretches. The unlimited claim only hit when I stacked outdoor time and kept GPS use light. The big takeaway, it's a battery beast, just don't base your expectations solely on the infinite line. GPS accuracy, multiband and multi-GNSS performed like they should. Trail runs had cleaner tracks and better elevation consistency with the barometric altimeter assisting. Around dense buildings, routes smoothed out compared to single-band watches I've used recently. If you care about breadcrumb navigation and not full maps, it's solid. If you need topo maps on your wrist, you'll want a Fenix or Epix. Build and comfort, the 15 case is durable and light for the size thanks to polymer, and the strap is secure and sweat-friendly. It's not petite. If your wrist is under about 6.25 inches, try it on first. Buttons are tactile and the interface is classic Garmin, functional, not flashy. The LED flashlight with variable intensities and SOS is more than a gimmick, it's a daily convenience. Smart features. Notifications work well, Garmin Pay is handy, and Connect IQ gives you data fields and watch faces, but this isn't a mini smartphone. No onboard music storage, no OLED pop. It's a training and adventure device with just enough smarts. User feedback, sifting through dozens of owner reviews, the love centers on battery life, reliability, and the flashlight. The common knocks are size, no maps, and that the solar claim depends heavily on lifestyle and location. No obvious red flags like dropshipping or sketchy review patterns. 4.7 stars lines up with broader community sentiment. Verdict, recommended with caveats. If you spend time outside, value weeks of battery, want reliable GPS, and prefer a tool you can beat up, the Instinct 2X Solar is worth it, especially around $319.99. It's not for you if you want an AMOLED display, full onboard maps and music, or a sleeker daily driver. Pros: standout battery with real solar gains, rugged build, multi-band accuracy, legit flashlight, strong training metrics. Cons: big on the wrist, no maps, no music storage, solar unlimited only in ideal conditions. Bottom line, buy it if you live an outdoor-first life, skip to a Fenix/Epix if you need maps and luxury. Stay savage out there, thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions about Instinct 2X Solar versus Fenix or Coros? Drop them below and I'll hit them in the next deep dive. New takedown drops next week, don't miss it. Keep training smart and spending smarter.